So the first version of this game is Tales in the Night, and you're probably asking why is it called that? That's because I didn't really know how to make characters back then, so I told Brayden to make some characters, and I gave him the wrong size to make the characters, and the character ended up being way too small for the actual game. So, the two names, a name that is the definition of small is Tilson, so just made sense to call it that. The game has like no backgrounds. The characters look really bad. Most of the art is still comes from the original project, and a lot of the levels still overlap. And overall, it's just like a fork, like just literally just the same thing, except we changed it, and then I said it was mine. So yeah. So the second version of this game is named what's on the screen. So the main change in this part is that we repaired all the art. The only art pieces that remain the same are the coin, the spike, and the arrow block, and I think the apple. But I don't know if we kept that. So yeah, it's basically just the art. Plus we added a background to make it look better. Yeah, that's really just it. Still, like, basically everything is the exact same. Oh, we did add, like, a level rank thing, but half the time it's broken, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's really it. The third version of this game is Twin Dimensions, and this game is, like, repaired a lot more. We added a level menu screen, if you want to call it that, though it's completely destroyed in every possible way. The character becomes big on spawning because I had to fit it with a theme for like a game jam and stuff. And we also added an extra enemy, and the major part was adding system variables, which could be controlled more easily than you don't have to understand that part, but just think of it as can be accessed from anywhere instead of just inside of a certain part of code. And yeah, that's really all we did for 20 dimensions. And now we're back to Stomp, and Stomp is the major game. I've been working on it for like the last 3 weeks. Think about it as like the art is remade a lot better. The pixel size is changed to 32 to make larger maps, and the backgrounds are changed to look better. Plus, the major part is there's a wheel. The wheel acts as the second character and helps make better puzzles. And probably the most important thing to the people who like to play during school for absolutely no reason, even though I told them not to, is that it doesn't have the loading screen that says the REPL is loading, because it's hosted directly onto HTML, meaning it can load. So I basically had to rewrite all the code. So yeah, some of the code was broken in that way. Like, you can't jump off of enemies, so I completely removed the feature. It makes it a lot worse, because just when you start playing the game, you'll understand that when you can't touch an enemy at all, you get really paranoid. The main part is obviously the menu screens, actually working menu screens that work. Like, that's the main part I had to redo. They actually have like appeasable menu screens. Like, you won't die looking at them. Plus, you can actually move around on them. And that was just the main part of Stomp. Yeah, like, it was really hard to like work on, but when you actually put it that way, it's not that difficult to understand what we did. And the reason why I say we is because I stole most of Noah's ideas and copied him completely, because like I'm a good game developer, but I have trash ideas. And yeah. Sometimes you can load in the game at like a really low resolution and problems start to occur, and the character looks wrong, I guess.